Thank you. That was Getting By.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was younger, so brave and so strong, with a body like Elvis, I could not go wrong. One day my wife, like a snake in the grass, said, Michael, what happened? You ain't got no ass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass, can't work in the saddle, can't roll in the grass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass. Lord have mercy on a man with no ass. Girls flocked around me like moths to a flame. They called me the piper, they whispered my name. It happened so quickly like shattering glass. Woke up in the morning missing my ass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass, can't work in the saddle, can't roll in the grass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass. Lord have mercy on a man with no ass. So listen up, you young studs, so wild and so free, so proud of your bodies, take a hard look at me. Keep one eye on the mirror, it happens so fast. One day with both hands you won't find your ass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass, can't work in the saddle, can't roll in the grass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass. Lord have mercy on a man with no ass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass, can't work in the saddle, can't roll in the grass. A man with no ass, a man with no ass. Lord have mercy on a man with no ass. Lord have mercy on a man with no ass. Lord have mercy, I'm a man with no ass. Thank you. That was the man with no ass. No idea who that man is, was, could be, or would be. What? No. Said it was me. Hurts my feelings a little bit.
The next one is Sunday Horseback Ride. I've done a lot of thinking home alone, waiting ever since you have been gone. Some things we share and some we never do. I'm not seeing red, I'm just blue. you. That was good, right? A beautiful song called Willow. Thank you.
Another very intellectual song. This is called The Fly and the Bumblebee. Who loved a big fat bumblebee. He got dressed up and went around, asked her, will you marry me? No, said the bumblebee, you're much too small for one like me. Go back home and read some books, learn the place where you should be. Then one day a frog came round and saw the big fat bumblebee sitting on a willow branch as fine as you could please. Froggy took a great big breath, then he puckered up his lips, his tongue flicked out, and that, my friends, was the end of the little bumblebee. his nose. He loved to wag his little tail. He tried to stop the U.S. mail. Then one day a cat came round and saw the froggy sitting there. He said, my boy, you need a friend. We could make a jolly pair. Frog jumped up, the cat jumped too. You can guess what happened next. One last dreamer in this world and one fat cat licking his lips. One last dreamer in this world and one fat cat licking his lips. Thank you. The fly and the bumblebee. And it was so nice to have a chance to see Susanna's face during that song. Usually, I see the other half of her. All right, Susanna, tell us about the next one, please.
Oh, next one. It's a song called A Moment in August, and I want to dedicate this to my parents. They got married over 50 years ago, and they are still married. One August evening, the shadow starts to grow. The band takes to the stage, tuning soft and low. You catch my eye and smile, inviting me to dance. When the music starts, I take my lucky chance. The guitar plays the notes so clear and bright, ringing out, drifting through the night. The music brings a smile to every face, an August evening in your warm embrace. I whisper in your ear, secret, my friend. I wish this summer night would never end. Let the world go spinning by, leaving us here, so we could dance forever with music in our ears. The guitar plays the notes so clear and bright, ringing out, drifting through the night. The music brings a smile to every face, August evening in your warm embrace. Guitar plays the notes so clear and bright, ringing out, drifting through the night. The music makes a smile to every face, an August evening in your warm embrace. The guitar plays the notes so clear and bright, ringing out, drifting through the night. The music brings a smile to every face, an August evening in your warm embrace, an August evening in your warm embrace.
All right, we're going to get political on you. This is our political song. So this song is called Joyride to Hell. Joyride is when like teenagers or somebody steal a car and then just drive around like at top speed, totally recklessly. And there's no metaphor there, so don't try to find one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come along on a joyride to hell. We're honking the horns, ringing the bells. 1,000 miles an hour down a dead-end street in a stolen car, real power mobile. Tell the grannies to get out of the way. Scurry for cover if they can't pay. Hail to the chief, he's rich Joyride to hell. The brakes are gone and we just can't stop it. Joyride to hell. Thank you. Joyride to hell. Hope you enjoyed it.
You're my ring. We got engaged when passing by a crossroad. Chose to be that way, and here we go. You promised me there'd be no holding back. It's getting clear and I know just where I'm at. I don't need a chance to bow to on this long, long search for how to live my life. No metal piece around my finger, only memories that linger forevermore. I think you are what I am looking for. We got married on one Friday afternoon. It was September, way over the moon. Just you and me with the trainee district judge, doing normal office hours free of charge. No fancy dress to hiding, just lifelong love dividing with you. I dance a silver lining, the light of honeymoon is shining down on me. I think my thoughts for you are plain to see. I have no sins to confess. My history is not a mess. I don't need too much of anything. When I have your arms around me, you're my ring. I don't need a chance to bow to on this long, long search for how to live my life. No metal piece around my finger, only memories that linger forevermore. I think you are what I am looking for. No fancy dress to hiding, just lifelong love dividing with you. I dance a silver lining, the light of honeymoon is shining down on me. Think the thoughts for you are plain to see. When I have your arms around me, you're my ring. Thank you, thank you.
Getting by? What I remember about getting by is you and I were having a discussion about that one evening, like how do you make ends meet and things like that, and then came back the next day and there was a song.
You were a little bit worried about my income, and I regarded that like outrageously insulting question. Rather than punch your face in, I wrote a song about it.
Woo!
But that was it, basically.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I mean the title says it all, Getting By,
Yeah,
you know?
barely.
And A Man With No Ass. Well, you heard the line in the song. One day my wife, like a snake in the grass, said, Michael, what happened? You ain't got no ass. That's where this song started. And I think the rest of it speaks for itself, doesn't it? So, I guess it even happens to women. So, one of the privileges of getting old.
Your ass just disappears.
Your ass disappears, yeah, that's it. Just you look around one day and, you know, oops, no ass left. Okay, Sunday horseback ride. What I think is interesting is that song started out as a Finnish song, and Susanna, you sang that in Finnish, didn't you?
Yeah.
Actually, it was first written in English.
Oh.
These lyrics came first.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like first there were the English lyrics,
Yes.
and then came the Finnish lyrics. I didn't realize that because there's such a difference. I mean, you know, that was, if you didn't notice, that was not a love song, the English version of that. I have to say, I've always thought of that as your anthem somehow. It really seems to encapsulate you. Oops, that scared you, didn't it? No, I mean, you know, it's about independence and stubbornness. And we have a video of that one too, actually, which you can see on YouTube.
But we sold the 2 horses we used.
Yeah, we had 2 horses for that one. You've really got to go see the video, okay? Go to YouTube, find Sunday Horseback Ride, see the video, and you'll understand what we're talking
serious
about.
writing also.
Some real serious writing. Willow! Because that started with, and I had to sing a song, like an old medieval song about a guy, not medieval, it was Renaissance, but the guy, when he was having trouble with love, he would go in the forest and he would cry and all the trees would cry along. So I decided to update it a little bit and give the girl lip rings and a tattoo and make it fit the 21st century a little bit. So, and then we did The Fly and the Bumblebee. Such an intellectual song, deep, meaningful.
You mean the composition?
No, I mean the lyrics. The lyrics were amazing.
I never paid
music
attention.
was okay.
I never paid attention.
Music was all right. The lyrics, don't we agree? The lyrics really make that song. We agree, right? Susanna agrees. She didn't say anything, but I can tell she agrees.
Can I say something?
Yeah, no.
The melody is so good, and it's when I heard it first time, I heard it in my ear all the time, the whole day, the next day, and the next week. Yeah. It's so
catchy. It's very catchy. Yeah, the melody. It's when I heard it, it's like a classic American. And then that's what I think when I heard that it made me immediately think of the song, and then it got intellectual, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're a very intellectual band. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Moments in August.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about that.
I wrote a poem about 2 years ago. I started to think maybe I could make a melody for this song, and
It's your first one.
Yes. It was first. It's what I wrote a Finnish poem, but
and it was recorded in Finnish first.
Yes.
I mean,
it was called Hetki Elokuun, and you heard it.
Yeah, I liked it. I immediately liked that. I said that sounds country.
Yeah.
And I finally, it took a while, but we finally got around to doing translating the lyrics into English.
Yeah.
And then change the rhythm a bit to make it sound even more country.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really nice song. And by the way, I'd like to know, so you wrote the poem first with no melody at all. Did you change the words at all to fit the melody, or did you?
Only maybe 2 words. There were only 2 words.
Because I think that's interesting. I mean, I know a couple of your songs where you started with the lyrics and then you wrote the music afterwards. How does your process usually go?
There's no method to that madness.
No method. Is there did the 2 things come together for you?
Not necessarily. I know that you like to do songs in that.
Well, it's not that I like to. It's the only way I can imagine.
Okay. But sometimes the lyrics come first, and sometimes it's the melody or the chords. It depends on.
And it depends on what kind of music. If it's a waltz, it's usually the lyrics first. If it's a rock song, there's some kind of riffing or some kind of chord progression.
So why would the lyrics come first in waltz? That's interesting.
I guess that the lyrics have to stand on their own in that sort of thing, because there's not that.
Like all the music like doesn't cover it up or something.
Yeah, but that would be a stupid thing to say, because a waltz can be as rich as anything musically.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Joyride to Hell? Well, as I said earlier, that got written about 4 years ago. Harri had a song. He had actually the whole melody, the chords, and everything. Of a song called Horsefly, wasn't it? Parma. And I don't remember if you suggested anything. I'd totally forgotten you actually had lyrics and everything. And then I guess it was at the time just after the elections or something like that in the States. And I was thinking that was on my mind a lot. And I thought about a much bigger horsefly, much more powerful horsefly. I had the idea of a stolen car, that the election was a stolen car, something, and they'd stolen the power or something. And something like that.
Yeah, and that stolen idea it gets repeated 4 years later.
Yeah, the other day, Harri.
Something else was stolen.
Yeah.
Or claimed to be stolen.
Yeah, and Harri said the other day that song is even more meaningful now than it was then. So, and finally, you are my ring.
Am I?
No, I wasn't looking at you.
In the end, it turned out to be a country song.
Yeah, the first time I heard it without even like getting most of the lyrics, I thought that is country. That is so country. And then when I heard the lyrics about the district judge, I thought that is not just country; it's white trash.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it's a compliment. You've really succeeded in capturing the voice. No, it's a lovely song. I think it's nice to wrap up with a song like that, full of hope and.
And tell you the truth, it's just the facts written in verse chorus format. That kind of songs are easy to write.
You agree with that? Songs from real life are easy to write?
Yes.
For me, it's exactly the opposite. Narrator of my song said that. It's not personal.
Yeah, more.
You know, like the man with no ass. I mean, that's got nothing to do. I mean, look, folks.
Okay.
Look. Do you see a lack of an ass here? Anybody missing an ass?
No,
Anybody got a problem? Okay, I don't have a problem.
You're a giant ass.
What about you?
That song has nothing to do with
my
me.
ass.
Yeah, get up there and show us. I wrote it about him, I can tell. Okay, so thanks very much for coming, and we'll see you again sometime. Remember, we are the Ramsons.
Yeah.
Country music from the heart of Lapland. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.